right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. That's oh, yuck. Now your eyebrows are going to smell like spit.
My spit smells like scope, so
Your spit.
we're good. I like the scope.
Your
Good
your
mouthwash.
spit smells terrible. I didn't want to bring up what it smells like. Yep, see?
That smells good.
Pew. Pew. God only knows where that finger's been.
Hey.
So anyway, it's a Tuesday. It's Andy and Dave. It's our daily, is what we do here on the Muskegon Channel. And so I looked down like I was checking my watch, but I really wasn't because I don't have a watch.
Right.
Right.
I had no idea what you were doing.
Fake watch check. That's
Okay.
what I was,
It's like,
kind of just got up a little late today, which is good with me. I was up late last night. I've got myself a new pastime in the evenings, and I stayed up kind of late again last night.
You watching more documentaries?
Actually, I got a DVD set I ordered. It's the old Universal News documentaries.
Okay.
Universal newsreels that they used to show in the theaters.
To tell people what was going on during wartime?
Yeah. Loved them. And I still do. And I was sniffing around online, and I found this DVD set, and I'm like, I'm going to buy that. So I was up till like 2 watching newsreels again last night.
You know, you can get a lot of that stuff just on YouTube.
No, well, yeah, but I've tried on YouTube, and it's kind of hard to get them to run together.
Okay.
So if you want to binge watch, you really can't. And 2, it's I don't have my computer hooked up to my TV, so it's just easier to have the DVDs.
Got you. Understood.
I will add, though, that I'm a little disappointed that I went out and got the Andy Griffith box set years ago. That's all free on Netflix now. I hate that.
Yeah.
Actually, every DVD I own is somehow free on Netflix now. I hate that. Yeah. But these Universal newsreels, that's good stuff. I really like that. So
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. That's good.
And of course, we saw Star Wars yesterday.
Okay, how was it?
How do I want to phrase this? Because I don't want to give away any spoilers.
Okay. Just good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs down, what?
I would give it a thumbs up. I would say, and I don't think I'm going out of anything that's already, I would say it could have been a little shorter.
All right, so it's a long movie.
It's really long. Okay. There are parts where it does drag a little bit.
Okay.
And you know, here's the one thing that, you know, after I let it all ingest and I took it all in yesterday, I think this will be where I'm cut off from the attachment.
All right, you think you're done now?
Well, I mean, I'll go see the future ones because, you know, you're kind of passing it along to the next generation because I got Colton and everything like that. But I just think that the new cast of characters that they've kind of handed things off to, I don't have that attachment that I did.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Where there are some Star Wars people that, you know, it just carries on into all these other different characters.
You're not like that with your fake relationships with movie characters. You need to feel that bond with Luke and Lando and Princess Leia.
Not so much Lando,
Han.
but you know, I don't know that this next generation of characters is going to have that attachment that I had with the originals.
Well, because they're younger and you can't really identify with them.
That might be it.
I think that's probably most of it.
Huh. But overall, the special effects, the visual effects are jaw-dropping. Story's great. Story's
Dialogue's good.
Dialogue's good. One thing I didn't know is that Carrie Fisher had actually finished her filming parts of this movie before she died.
Yes.
I thought they did a lot of CGI with her and stuff, but no, she actually filmed the whole thing. So
okay, well that's cool.
Good, yeah.
But now you before we came on, you kind of were remarking like I probably wouldn't like it, and from what you're saying, okay, as long as the story's good.
Yeah, because you're one of these people that pisses all over everything because you have to use your imagination or you have to think or you know.
No, it was I said Avatar was terrible because it was simplistic.
That's okay.
The dialogue was terrible. And it was visually stunning, but the story was dumb. All the characters were one-dimensional. It was stupid. I've liked Star Wars, all the Star Wars that I've seen. I don't know why I wouldn't like this one. So
well, get yourself a ticket and go.
All right, we'll see.
Take the boy. Have a moment.
All right. You know, maybe I'll be able to afford these movie tickets now with this. This is my segue. Republicans in Congress set to catapult a $1.5 trillion tax plan through the House. The vote is expected today in Congress, followed by a vote in the Senate either later today or Wednesday. This is the biggest reshaping of the tax code in 30 years. The bill permanently slashes the corporate tax rate from 35 to 21% and doubles the standard deduction for individuals. Now, we don't know what this is going to do to the deficit. Most of us don't have a grasp on that. What we do have, and I'm not minimizing the deficit implications because this could bite us big time down the road, but initially we're going to see bigger paychecks and we're going to notice that. And I think this was a smart move politically. Now, whether this is the good thing in the long term, we're going to have to wait and see. But I think short term, we're going to see it. And if you're somebody looking at, as far as down the road voting wise, 2018, you're not going to want to put your increased paychecks at risk. I really think this was a really politically smart move. Like I said, I don't know if the implications down the road as far as the deficit, that's potentially worrisome, but
so in other words,
we're going to notice it.
So in other words, you gladly traded your instant gratification for an extra $20 on a paycheck for the future.
I think it's going to be more than $20, but we'll see.
All right,
we'll see. And even if it's $20, that means something to me still. You know,
and you're 100% sure that the good-hearted big businesses of the world are going to let all this tax thing trickle down on them on the little
not at all. I have no idea. Like I said, down the road, I've said I can see the positives and the negatives in this.
Yep.
Negatives may bite us down the road. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that. But short term, this is going to help everybody's pocketbook, and I think that's a positive thing. And when people are thinking, especially when you're thinking politically, everything is in 2 and 4 year increments. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays in the election coming up in 2018. Of course, your election and the election of many others on the national scale.
Election, dude, I'm running for a state house seat. I mean,
I understand that.
I
understand that, but I think this is interesting. I'm curious as to see how this is going to all unfold and how people are going to react once, you've got that extra money in your paycheck every couple of weeks.
You bet.
Or every week, whenever you get it. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't know. But this is going to pass. I mean, that's the thing. The Republicans got their holdovers. There was, I assume, some arm twisting that was going on with Rubio and Collins and Mike Lee, but I take a wait and see approach to everything.
Of course you do.
Open-minded. See both sides. That's how I am. It's tough being the lone objective voice in this world, but I try.
That's you.
All right. This is very cool. A Michigan police program attempting to help drug addicts is now active statewide. Now, any individual with a drug problem can visit any state police post for help without fear of arrest or investigation. That individual is then paired with a professional who places them in a treatment program. The so-called Angel program was initially launched back in October of 2016. And, we got to get, we're behind when it comes to dealing with the drug problem in this country. So this is good for the police to be able to get this going and to help people that, I mean, you're a public servant and you're serving the public with this. So there you have it. That's very good.
Love it.
What else is happening? As expected, Jeffery Willis is going to prison for the rest of his life. Willis was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the 2014 murder of Rebecca Bletch of Muskegon. Now, before hearing the sentence, Willis reportedly blew the family a kiss and extended his middle finger while leaving the courtroom. So, that's going out on the high road. Of course, he's going to be on trial for the Jessica Herringham murder.
Yeah,
coming up. So, this is just going to drag on. And so I don't know about that. I mean, you've because I forget. Do we have the death penalty? We don't have the death penalty in this state, do we?
You can get the death penalty in Michigan if you commit a crime on federal land.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because it becomes a federal issue. All right. But I mean, the guy's in prison for he's He's already in prison for the right. You can't be in prison for the rest of your life and then another life. I don't even know. I don't want to, because we want everything to come out in the Haringey case. Obviously, that hits home to a lot of people. But is it even necessary now that this guy's in prison?
Yeah.
Is it even necessary?
They don't have her body yet. They don't know where she's buried.
That's you know what? That's a good point.
And you got to give the Haringey family some closure.
Right.
You know, which so far he's done nothing of that. And then when he pulls this stunt yesterday on his way out,
right?
I mean, what a wuss! He doesn't even stick around to hear what the family has to say. Gutless coward!
You can expect. I mean, what more are you really going to expect from the guy? I mean, that's what he is. What are you going to do? I don't know. Sports. Monday Night Football is Atlanta over Tampa Bay, 24-21. Michigan State crushes Houston Baptist in men's college hoops, 107-62. Sparty now undefeated against the Catholics and the Baptists and the Mormons.
Wow.
They beat Southern Utah by 25 last week. So 3-0 against God, basically. So that's pretty impressive. I don't know.
Let's just hope that Tom Izzo
if God can't do it, I don't know who's soon. What's that?
Let's just hope Tom Izzo doesn't need prayers called in anytime soon.
Oh, no.
He might. You never know.
What for?
Well, he could be coming over here to Grand Haven to spend some time in his palatial Grand Haven estate. And next thing you know, he's stuck in a ditch. And he's like, God, get me out of this. And it's like, well, sorry, you beat the Baptists.
And the Catholics and the Mormons. What are you going to do?
Hope you got one of those candle heaters underneath the Hills Brothers coffee cup.
Always be prepared.
That's right.
That's why I keep the Afghan in the Grand Marquis.
Good for you.
All right.
That's sports. All right. Have a great Tuesday.
See ya.